Hi, my name is Joanna. I am doing, I guess, a how-to tutorial for Warped Tour type of thing. I have seen a lot of them online over the years. It's something that I think is cool to watch because Warped Tour really does mean a lot to me. I've been to probably 16 dates total over the past several years because it's just something I love to do. I go to several dates every year. Like I said, I've seen a lot of videos online already, and I know a lot of them are really repetitive. They say a lot of the same things and they could get boring, but I never really found a specific one that I really liked particularly. So I figured, why not try to do my own, try to do from my point of view what I think you should be ready for and what you should bring and how to pack. I've seen a lot of videos where they tell you this is mandatory, you need to bring a towel, you need to bring a large freaking big backpack with a full water bottle inside of it, stuff like that. And I'm not so much agreeing with all of that. So I'm not going to tell you what I think you should do or what's mandatory and whatever. I'm just going to tell you what I personally do and what works for me. While I was thinking of what to say and stuff for this video when I was planning, I still feel like it's not going to meet all of my expectations for a perfect, Warped Tour tutorial, but I figured why not try it. So, one of the reasons I haven't ever really done this video is because I feel like I'm really awkward and I'm really weird, and you might notice that a lot during this video, so just a heads up, I'm sorry. And I feel weird, I feel like I'm talking to myself, when I talk to the camera, so I think that's weird. But, 2016 Warped Tour is coming up. I figured it's a perfect time to do it, so getting out of my comfort zone a little bit and doing this video, because why not? So to start off the video, I'm going to show you what I pack in my backpack, what I take with me, and basically just how I prepare. So a lot of people suggest drawstring backpacks. Everybody says yeah, that's the thing that everyone uses at Warped Tour. I personally don't like those. I used to always have those at concerts and stuff. I used to always, drawstring backpacks. Those are simple, easy, cheap, yeah. Those are good. But I just personally never liked them. When you're in the mosh pit, they get all over the place. The strings get all stretched out. And I don't know, I just don't really like those. This is what I use. It is a mini backpack. And it was I think $10 on eBay, So I'm one of the people that you will find in the middle, center of every mosh pit at every stage. So the stuff in my bag kinda sometimes gets destroyed, and it sucks. I have had sunscreen explode in my backpack. I have had a lipstick lid come off and everything got all nasty. I have had my makeup break and powder is everywhere and everything's brown, and I have just had everything happen to me. So this is what I have learned works for me. Not everybody is going to go out and get these things and use them because it's just not for everybody, but this is what I use and this is what works for me. So I thought, to put my makeup in, to put the sunscreen in, to get a little box or something of some sort. I found this on eBay for $3, I think. It's supposed to be a toothbrush traveling thing, but I use it for this. I put it in my backpack. You can put little things of makeup, lipstick, whatever you use, whatever you don't want to break. Sunscreen, I actually have one in here right now. Whatever you don't want to break, make sure it's in a hard thing. That's what I do. One of the obvious things that a lot of people use are these rechargeable thingies for your phone. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely something that you will need. Just face facts. So one time, I actually had, it wasn't even me who was wearing the bag. It was, my cousin was wearing the backpack. We shared the bag, and she was wearing it at the time. She went crowd surfing. I go crowd surfing. We both did. Whatever. She texted me, Joanna, I went crowd surfing and the backpack was open and everything is gone. I almost died. Both of our wallets, everything we bought, Fortunately, I didn't drive, so I didn't have my car keys in there. Sunscreen, deodorant, all of our CDs, everything gone. My chargers, just everything just gone. And you can imagine like how that can ruin your day. Like, frick. Fortunately, somebody did find my wallet. A few other things that we lost, we actually talked to Lost and Found, and like several months later, we did get it mailed back to us and stuff like that. So we did manage to survive that, but that still sucked, and it was just something that I do not ever want to happen again. So because I went through that situation, this is for sure going to seem very unnecessary to a lot of you guys and probably just dumb and silly or whatever, but again, this is what I do and this is what works for me. So what I did was I got this little tie thingy. It's like from tying bread, like stuff like that from, you know. So I literally use this as a lock for my backpack. I put everything inside, I zip it up, and this actually has 2 zippers. So I literally use this as a lock for my backpack. And don't laugh at me. So I literally like lock up my backpack for when I go crowd surfing and stuff like that. And yeah, it's totally silly and extra, but I don't want to lose my stuff again. And then, so for my wallet, I bought this really cute like mini Vans backpack. I use it as a wallet. I just put my card, my ID, and like cash in here. And then this backpack actually, in this pocket, it has like a little clip for some reason in the actual bag. I just clip my wallet to my backpack, so I am definitely not losing my wallet again. And yeah, like I said, it's probably silly, it's probably extra, whatever. I actually have had a better experience at concerts because of this, because I know I can have a good time. I know I don't have to worry about my stuff falling out, and it's just, I feel better about it, and like, it's just what I do. So a lot of people always say that you have to take a water bottle, sunscreen, snacks, stuff like that, an extra shirt to change into when you sweat, towel, whatever. No, I never do any of that. I never take any snacks or water. I just make sure I take a lot of cash with me. Usually what I do is I'll buy like a Gatorade or like a juice of some sort, and then I'll take that bottle and just refill that with the water because they have free water, stuff like that. I usually don't eat at Warped Tour. I usually like will go to like a fast food restaurant or something simple and easy like right afterwards, just kind of to save money. That's just kind of my thing. So I usually don't buy my ticket ahead of time. I know a lot of people do. I don't really have a reason. I always buy it at the door. So when I first get there, the first thing I do is go to the box office, buy my ticket. Usually it's a little bit cheaper than buying it online too, so that's something, I guess. As soon as you get inside, the first thing, absolutely, there's nothing else you can do. First thing you have to do, go up to the giant blow-up thing with all the set times. You can buy a map. Everybody says you have to buy a map. I never do it. I always just have my phone, go to a new note thingy and write down all the bands that I want to see and what times their sets are. Don't forget to write down what stage they are at, because I have gone to the wrong stage before and they weren't there and I was like, what the freak? And then I had to run all over the place trying to figure out what stage they were at. And that's not fun. You missed the beginning of the set. That's not fun. Anyways, I write down every single band I want to see. And then when I'm done, I go off to the side, sit in some shade or something. And I put them in order of time. that they're at. So for some of the meet and greets, it's usually with some of the bigger bands. Sometimes they don't let everybody meet them. Sometimes it's only a certain number of people, or sometimes they'll give out a certain number of wristbands or tickets of some sort. I usually, if I have time before the first set, I run around to all the merch tables of the bands that I want to see, that I want to try to meet, and, you know, just check out if you need some sort of ticket or wristband or something in order to meet them, because I have missed out on meeting some of my favorite bands just because I didn't know that they were giving out wristbands all the way in the morning, and I wasn't able to get one, and I was just out of luck and I couldn't meet them. So definitely go do that if you have time, because you guys definitely want to meet all your favorite bands, get autographs and all that fun stuff, and that's cool. So this topic kind of is a little frustrating for me to talk about, but if you can't handle the crowd, stay out of it. Bottom line. I don't want to tell you that you can't go see your favorite band, or that you can't enjoy your favorite band up close, or whatever the case may be. But to be honest, Warped Tour has pretty rough crowds sometimes, and you should know what you're getting yourself into. I hate when I'm like out there trying to have fun and a mom is like yelling at me, or yelling at the crowd like, be careful, there's a little kid in the crowd. Like, don't bring your kid to the middle of Pierce the Veil's crowd. You should not bring a child into this crowd. I mean, yeah, bring them to Warped Tour, have fun, but stand in the back. Don't try to put them in a place where they could get hurt. That's no fun for anybody. That's not fun for that kid. That's not fun for you. That's not fun for the kids that are out there trying to just have fun, you know? Even if you're not a kid, you know, if you're a delicate person, small person, just don't go somewhere. Don't go all up in the front of the crowd when you could get hurt. Stand in the back. It may not be as fun as being up front, but at least you're safe. For the most part, yes, everybody does help each other out. If somebody falls, if somebody looks like they're hurt, people are gonna help you. People are gonna be there for you. But if you're a delicate person and you get punched full force in the chest, you're not gonna be okay. So I heard a lot of people say things like, you know, if you have any spare time, if you're not at a set or a meet and greet or whatever, to go check out a random band. Go check out someone you've never heard of before. I was always kind of thinking that's just silly, you know. I'm not gonna know the words. I'm not gonna be able to have fun. It's just kind of weird when I see bands and I just don't know their music. So I just always thought that's kind of silly. But then one day, actually, it was last year, I went with my friend who was gonna go see this band that I've never even heard the name of this band before, but I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, sure, I'll go with you. We went to the stage and I had the time of my life. Even though I didn't know any of the songs or any of the words, I couldn't sing along. I think that was the most fun set of the entire day. That was probably the highlight of my day. I wish I knew the music so that I could sing along with all of them and all of that good stuff. And now I've actually seen the band probably 3 times since then, because that was just so much fun. If you don't got anything to do, go check out bands you've never heard of. You may find your next favorite band. Everybody always said that, and I was like, that's lame, but you never know. This video is mostly for Warped Tour, but the things like the way I pack my bag and stuff like that, it's what I do for every show. I go to a lot of concerts all year round, so this is what I do. This is how I plan and prepare and pack. But yeah, so since this video is in honor of Warped Tour coming up, enjoy and have fun at Warped Tour.